Hey, you guys. I'm back. Okay, entertainment purposes only. Let's answer some questions from the Charlie Kirk video we did a couple days ago. Oh, well, this won't take long. Okay, first question I'm going to ask, because remember yesterday, if you caught one of yesterday's, I think it was my second video. Spirit team says, I said, how come different the readers are getting something totally different and with it, the specific answer that I'm getting, and they go, because you didn't ask the question right. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. All right, then. Well, I'm about to ask the question straight up. I'm going to ask this question, then we're going to go on to the Q&A here. Again, it won't take long, you guys. Spirit team, you here with us? You bunch of smarty pants. They're just as sarcastic as I am. All right, thank you very much. Clear and center, please. Here's, hopefully this is plain enough and simple enough to understand. Did Taylor Robinson unalive Charlie Kirk? No. Thank you. Now, how I asked it the last time? I do remember that. I said, was he the culprit? And they said, watch, was he the culprit? Right. But he was the culprit because that's what was being said. Okay. Now, before we get to the pendulum part, just one question or one observation somebody had. They said, when I looked at a pic of Charlie K side by side with a pic of Taylor. Why do I have the name? I've got the name Taylor has been in my head all day. Tyler. Maybe somebody named Taylor is trying to contact me. Tyler, do they look alike, or am I just seeing things? Well, I did a side by side too. And they have the same, like, receding hairline on both sides of where the widow's peak would be, which gives them a little bit more pronounced widow's peak. Their noses are a little bit different. Their jaw their jaw and cheekbones are very similar. The only thing different facially, really, with Charlie Kirk was the way his eyes were set, and his face was fuller because he was older and was putting on a few pounds. Okay? All right, so that, yes, so I see where you're going with that. All right, here we go. If F45 is in a coma, who did Charlie Kirk think was running the show? Can you spell that out for us? Who did Charlie Kirk think was running the show? V. A. N. C. E. So you're saying that Mr. Kirk knew that Rump Roast was unavailable physically? Yes. Okay. All right, someone wants to know, did his wife know about this plan, the unaliving plan? No. Okay. All right, so next question. If F45 is in a coma, he would not be aware of a double. So if the files are revealed eventually to us, they can't put F45 in prison, being he is at death's door. So does the double get prosecuted? No. No, I don't think the double, thank you, Spirit Team, I don't think the double would be prosecuted in any way, shape, or form regarding even pretending to be Rump Roast, because he's a double. That's what they do. Okay. I think, now I could be wrong about this. I'm going to ask a question. Did presidents start using doubles after Abraham Lincoln's unaliving? Who was the first president to have a double? R O O S E. We know who this is. V. So Roosevelt? Yes, thank you. Okay, did Mr. Kirk know that Rump Roast was in the Epi files? Yeah. Clear, please. Clear center. Thank you. Someone wants to know, okay. Wants to know if Mr. Kirk now knows that everything he believed, said, and did was wrong. No. Does he now know that some of the things he said and did were wrong? Yes. Okay. Does he feel bad for the pain that he's caused others? Yes. Okay. Clear and center. At any time, did Tyler's father encourage him to attempt to unalive Mr. Kirk? No. And somebody else said his dad was on the red team, and it may not have been part of a plan. Who knows what goes through these people's heads and why? Okay. Did Tyler's father congratulate him on making it home safe from the unaliving? No. All right. Does Tyler's father believe that his son did this unaliving? No. Okay, I want to remind, don't believe anything you see in the news. Okay? Because we already asked if Tyler did the deed, and Spirit Team said no. Okay. I don't know where I was going with that, sorry. Hopefully that'll come back to me too. Was this shooting a plot to start a civil war in America? 2.0, no. Okay. Will martial law be called by Rump Roast? No. And that's my question. Will martial law be called by Couchman? Yeah. Okay, clear please. Will the military itself call martial law? No. And before anybody says that's not the way it works, nothing works the way it works. Everything now is unprecedented. Everything is unprecedented, period, point blank. There is no, well, it doesn't work that way. It works whatever way they want it to. They do what they want to. They've proven that over and over and over. And we keep thinking, and I can think like this too sometimes. We keep thinking, well, but that's not right because that's not how it works. Okay? How it works doesn't mean anything anymore. That is a moot point. Successions, how it works, none of those things mean anything anymore. That stuff is gone. And we need to come to terms with that. Okay. Will Congress call martial law? Will they approve Couchman's martial law? No. Okay, thank you. Well, how about SCOTUS? We'll put them in there. Will they approve the martial law? No. I just wanted to cover all the bases, you guys. All right, that's all the questions. Pull a couple of cards. Let's see if we can find out what's going to happen to this poor kid. Because I said in one of yesterday's videos as well, something was not right. Something feels off. Because I didn't answer the questions right. Just ask my spirit team, they'll tell you. Stinkers. Okay, let's see what we're going to use here. Carnival, I think. Let's use the Carnival deck. I do actually remember that Carnival deck. Carnival. Celestial Carnival. I do remember shuffling this the last time. We'll give it a couple. Let's see what's going to happen with this kid. I mean, I could ask the Pendulum, but we'll pull a few cards. If I'm not sure the answer on the cards, I will ask the Pendulum. What is going to happen to this boy, Tyler Robinson? Queen of Cups. So queens are court cards. Queens, kings, queens, knights, for me. Court cards, right, are legal systems or legal, like the DOJ or SCOTUS, or the military. So the Queen of Cups is compassion. All right. Big eyes, you know, Mr. FBI, bug eyes there. He messed up so bad. It's like, dude, were you high? Because he just kept talking and talking. Oh, we got him. We got him. Oops, don't have him. And now it's, oh, we got this kid. He did it, blah, blah, blah. No, you have pictures of him going up and down a stairwell. That doesn't mean anything. I don't care what stairwell it is. Doesn't mean, even if it was the college's stairwell, it doesn't mean anything. That's not proof. That's circumstantial evidence. Oh, here we go with the knight. So there's the again, so the legalities, the truth coming out, the swords. He's on a mission to bring the truth. Knights complete a mission. So we want to know if there will be an attempt on this poor kid. Because he's not the one. And they know he's not the one. They're trying to fit him into their narrative. 9 of Cups. A wish granted. So let's clarify the wish granted. Clarify, please. Clarify. Alrighty then. Ace of Cups. 9 of Cups, wish granted. Careful what you wish for. Ace of Cups, an overflow of something that causes a great deal of emotion. And I do not, other than rump roast, you have never heard me talk about someone's impending unaliving. Never heard me do it, except for rump roast. 7 of Swords. When I do a personal reading, even if Spirit Team would show me someone unaliving, I certainly wouldn't tell them. It's unethical in that can change. Okay? This is a different cup of tea here. All right, 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords, sneaking. They're gonna try to do something. Unfortunately, they are going to try to do something to make him gone. Wish granted, or be careful what you wish for. An outpouring, information that causes an outpouring of emotion. Thievery, sneaking off, doing whatever it takes to win. The Star. Okay. So the Star is a yes card. We like to see it as a yes card towards positive things, but the Star is a yes card, period, point blank, whether we're talking about something positive or negative. Something we want to hear or we don't. The Star card is always going to be a yes card. Five of Cups. They're running out of choices of things that they can do. They're running out of steam, honestly. Now you got the 3 cups that are full in the front and the 2 cups that are empty in the background. Okay? All right. Couple more, then we'll be done. Yeah, the double energy. So, let me ask the pendulum if they'll be successful. All right, then. There we go. Can you see that better? All right. Will the regime be successful in making Tyler disappear? No. Okay. But they're going to try. They're certainly thinking on it already. He's not giving up any information because he doesn't have any. Which makes more sense to me because, yeah, I didn't ask the question right. I just don't. I don't like being told about myself. I like to tell myself about myself. I don't like other people or beings telling me about myself. But Spirit Team wasn't wrong. I didn't ask the question properly. And it's because you can only say things a certain way, right? Oh, do not make any derogatory comments about Mr. Kirk in the comment section, not because I don't want to hear what you have to say, but because things are being monitored very closely and people are being arrested for saying things against Mr. Kirk. I'm not planning to be one of them. So, thanks for showing up, you guys. You see my mug tomorrow. Okay? Much love, many blessings. I see you in the funny page.